Hello, Professor Flynn. This is my week 2 reflection on the Ashley Montagu quote. I do not think the quote totally depicts how my classroom runs in general, but I do feel there is a lot of good connections between how the group work actually goes. The groups, for whatever real world problem they're trying to solve, do often work best when they come together and make certain compromises. And sometimes students are more or less on board with those compromises, but in order for them to move on and actually get into the building part, they do have to come to an agreement. So I could see how the varying levels of cooperation change between students, but they do a really nice job eventually kind of getting and coming around to that point. I think the relevant and engaging aspect and challenging part of my class comes pretty natural. In STEM education, there's a lot of hands-on building, different things that we're doing and naturally involve group work. So it's easy for them to kind of enjoy the project and draw those connections to the real world. We do a ton of building, anything from bridges, we do solar homes, we do a ton of CAD drawings and computer coding. So these things naturally or address or connect to possible career fields or real life structures that they see every single day when they're out with their parents or grandparents driving around. I try to make the projects and the constraints or requirements that they have where there's no real simple solution, still with kind of the underlying idea that simple solutions are okay, but I don't want to give it to a student or a group right away and them finish in just a few minutes. So I do keep it challenging in a way where they're continuing to think and continuing to try to make their ideas better. The improvements I'm looking or hoping to find are exactly why I'm taking this class. Every day I think there's new challenges and new students with new personalities, and those new personalities lead to the importance of finding ways to handle collaborative groups and the issues that come up with them. Really, really important to find out. If I can stay in front of that curve of what potential issue might come up, I'll be ready on my feet in the moment to try to provide that group with solutions, which is always really helpful because it allows that group to kind of continue on as we go. When the students change, the population changes every year, the solutions that I need to find change as well. In the end, I'm kind of a huge proponent of teamwork. I think it's just been something natural from a young age that I've always really enjoyed. So the idea of collaboration is important to me, and having it in my classroom because of who I am and because of what we do is really, really important as well. So this is my first video. I hope that it went okay, and more to come in the future. So thank you. Bye-bye.